biggest problem is we've talked to several people already, and so we know what you're telling us isn't the truth. Can't be at two places at the same time.
Unless you make clones.
What's that?
Unless if you make clones of yourself.
This is Justin Haylett, making the worst excuse known to man to justify the murder of 65-year-old Jaime Weathers. But very soon, detectives will realize Justin isn't the only killer, all because of a video that caught Jamie's final moments.
You know who this individual is, right?
Not really.
We've got it on video. Do you recognize that?
Wait, is that me?
Now these two will turn on each other, completely unaware that their life is already over.
But I look back and Justin's just stomping on it.
I wasn't even the one that did the force blows. My brother Q, he went to go deal with it.
You're not here just because of a hunch. We just want to get to the bottom of this and find out why everything happened.
On August 7, 2023, law enforcement in Spokane, Washington raced to the parking lot of a local business where 65-year-old Jaime Weathers was discovered lying on the asphalt, gravely injured from a brutal attack. He was rushed to a nearby hospital, then, due to the severity of his injuries, lifeflighted to a major hospital in Seattle. Meanwhile, police checked local security cameras to see who could have possibly attacked a struggling homeless man who was down on his luck. What they found was the entire attack captured on video from several angles. In the footage, they could clearly see Jaime punched and hit over the head by the skateboards of 18-year-old Quinton Tyndale and 19-year-old Justin Haylett, teens living in the shelter just a block away. Quickly, the two were brought in for questioning. What unfolded is truly one of the most ridiculous interrogations we've ever seen. The following footage has been provided to us by the Spokane Police Department.
You're a good man. I guess you gotta. Can't imagine. It's gotta be scarier than.
I don't care about myself, dude. I just worry about my girlfriend. I just want to be able to keep them safe.
You wanna have a seat there? I'll get you some tissues. Anything to drink? Water? Diet soda?
Alright. Thank you.
I will say, detective will talk to you, but honesty usually goes a long ways, but that's between you and him. I'm gonna shut the door here, but you are being audio visually recorded, I'm sure you can imagine. Find tissues. I had some napkins. I got your Gatorade just in case you want it. I appreciate you. Any questions so far? Anything else I get you?
No.
No?
Thank you.
Okay. Any questions, just holler or something. I'll be right here.
Are you guys gonna come like talk to me or something?
I'm sorry, actually. The detective's talking to someone else right now. He's in this other room over here.
Okay.
I can't think of our guy's name. I should have known it because we just arrested him. But I'm involved in the same case, right?
Okay.
Okay, it should only be. He's been in there about a half hour, so it should be soonish. I hope.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hi there. Can you grab one more chair? Your cue? Okay. Quinton's your name? I'm Detective Presto with the police department.
Okay.
You okay with everything here?
Yeah.
Okay. You got something to drink?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, obviously, we're in the police station here, so this room is recorded with audio and video and that, just make sure you're aware of that. There are some things that are going on I'd like to talk to you about. Because of the fact you're brought here in a police car, I'm required to read your rights to you, just, part of policy and that kind of stuff. So basically what these states is that you have the right to remain silent, and you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. How old are you? 18. Okay. You have the right to talk to an attorney at this time and before answering any questions. You have the right to have your attorney present during the questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed for without cost before any question is so desired. Do you understand these rights?
Yes, sir.
In the room next door is Justin Haylett, who has already been read his rights. For the first few minutes, he's managed to seem like a kind, well-adjusted teen, using sir and hitting all of his please and thank yous. As you're about to see, that changes pretty quickly. Because for whatever ridiculous reason, Justin thinks he's capable of outsmarting the police. We're not even sure he'd be capable of outsmarting a rock. You're about to see why.
With these rights in mind, do you want to answer my questions?
What question?
Well, just about what happened that night. The information that you know.
I can give you the information I know.
Okay. So you're willing to talk to me? You know this. Okay.
I just want to get out here because I don't like cops, I don't like detectives. I've had a bad history with them.
Okay, that's understandable. Well, what can you tell me?
Well, one of our friends came over to tell us that there was some guy off by the bus stop with his pants halfway down. I told my brother,
Who's this?
I don't know his name.
Who's the friend that told you this?
Devin.
Devin? Okay. What does Devin look like?
I do not give descriptions very well.
Okay. Okay. So Devin came up to you?
Yes.
So where were you at?
I was at Yaz.
Yep.
Yaz, the young adult youth shelter.
Okay.
I was showing there. Devin came up and told us what was going on. I gave my friends a heads up, and after that, I don't know what happened.
What do you mean you gave your friends a heads up?
I gave one of my closest friends a heads up on what was happening. I went inside to do my own thing, and he disappeared.
Okay. What friend is this?
I can't give a name.
What is that?
Classified.
Classified. Okay. Okay, then what happened?
I don't know. I went in, charged my phone, charged my headphones I have on right now, and I went to bed.
Okay. Okay. And why is the information classified?
Because that's for me to know.
It's for you to know.
Yes.
Okay. Well, what happened?
I don't know.
Okay.
Move over, James Bond. We've got a skateboarding delinquent with classified information sitting here. You have to admit, his loyalty in not ratting out his friend is impressive, even if his cringy way of doing it is, well, cringy. Unfortunately for him, Quinton has seen the bus coming toward him, and he has no problem chucking Justin under it before his interview even hits the 5-minute mark.
Can you tell me why you're here?
No, they said it was an assault, but I don't remember an assault.
Okay. Well, a lot of other people do, and it's all recorded on video as well. So, we've got a couple hurdles to overcome here. How can we help you remember? Because you seem like a pretty calm, reasonable person. And so it makes me think that something may have happened to change that. Did this happen for no reason at all?
No.
Okay.
If I ever did anything, it was obviously for a reason, because I don't do things like that.
Yeah.
Like anything for myself or my significant other.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't portray me as a person that would just do something for no reason. Can you tell me what the reason was?
This man was, he was at a bus stop close to the shelter, and there was there was an older female and a young female there in the same shelter as me, and they told me that he was doing that, and then, I seen him in front of Jack's, and Justin was next to him, and
How do you know it was him?
because everybody told me it was him. The two young females who were there told me it was him. Justin told me it was him. And then,
Did Justin see him?
yeah,
You saw him?
he said he did.
He said he did. Okay. And the other two females pointed him out specifically, saying.
Specifically.
Okay.
And then I started talking to him, and he said he was going to stab my girl.
and my girl was sitting right next to me, and he lunged towards my girl. I hit him with my board as defense, and he dropped. And as soon as he dropped, he just got knocked out. He wasn't bleeding. There was nothing. He just dropped because he was already high. Like, you could tell he had just done something. He was high.
Okay.
And I started walking away, and I looked back, and somebody else was on him and hitting him, and I told him to stop, and I just kept walking towards the shelter, and I went back to the shelter. That's my entire side of the story. That's everything that happened.
Okay. And Justin's your brother, right? Your street brother?
Yeah, you can say that.
Well, that's what he said. He said you guys are brothers.
He's my friend. He's my really good friend. Like, I call him my brother. But
It's important to note that according to the only witness who allegedly saw the victim without his pants on, it was clear he was in extreme mental distress and didn't seem to understand what he was doing or the fact that he was in public. Footage revealed that just hours earlier, the victim had been jumped and had all of his belongings as well as his clothing stolen, which explains how he found himself naked in the first place. The only witness of the alleged instance made it clear to police that she didn't think anything should have happened to the victim. She had only warned people that he was there so they wouldn't be subjected to seeing him. To her, it was evident that he was in the midst of a mental health crisis and had nowhere to go. Yet against her wishes, Justin and Quinton responded with violence.
So then what happened after you hit him? You hit him in the head?
in the head, he stumbled and I think he fell. And I just started walking away. And I looked back and somebody else was hitting him. I couldn't tell who it was, but somebody was hitting him. And I told them to stop, and I just kept walking.
How were they hitting him?
They were kicking him.
Kicking him?
Yeah.
Okay. And I sense a little hesitancy about this individual, because you know who this individual is. Right?
Not really.
We've got it on video.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, I hit him one time and he fell, and he had no blood, he had nothing. He just fell, and he was getting back up, and I started walking because that's all I was trying to do. I wasn't trying to hurt somebody. I wasn't trying to injure him. I was just trying to get him out of my way and teach him a lesson. Like, I wasn't even trying. It wasn't my responsibility to do that. It wasn't my job, and I shouldn't have done that. But I look back, and just stomping on him, and I told him to stop. It wasn't. I didn't tell him to do that. I literally told him to stop, and I started walking, and I don't know if he stopped. I don't know when he stopped. I don't know when he started following me. I just went back to the shelter because I wasn't trying to do that. Like, I only wanted to hit him once. I didn't even want to hit him with my board. I was going to hit him with my hands if I didn't even have my board in my hand. It was instinct.
So how many times did you see Justin stomping him?
I don't know.
Like, more than once?
Yeah, more than once.
More than once? But you don't know how many times?
No, I just started walking because I didn't want to have anything to do with him.
Quinton couldn't have distanced himself from Justin more. In the meantime, Justin is focused on distancing himself from the crime as much as possible, even if it means telling some of the most ridiculous lies we've ever heard.
You're aware that there's video out there, right?
Yes.
Okay. And that we reviewed that video?
I was showing it, yes.
Okay. Well, the problem is you can't be in two places at the same time, right?
I didn't have my shoes on at the time.
Didn't have your shoes on at the time? What does that mean?
I know you guys have evidence, and I know that there's video of it, and I didn't have my shoes on when I went to bed. Somebody could have put them on.
Somebody else put your shoes on?
Might have, I don't know.
The shoes you're wearing right now?
Yes.
Okay. The biggest problem is we've talked to several people already, and we've reviewed the video.
Okay.
And so we know what you're telling us isn't the truth.
I was chilling that guys, like I told you. I'm telling you the truth.
I don't disbelieve you, because we have video of you inside there, and we have your name on a roster. That's not being disputed at all.
Okay.
You understand that?
Yeah.
And I'm not sure what your part in this whole thing is, but I think we're kind of making a bigger deal of this than what you think.
He was outside of the bus stop. What don't you understand about that?
What's the problem with that?
With his pants off.
Okay.
Whacking his where people can see him.
Okay. Do you know where this bus stop was?
Yes, it's near the bank near Jack's.
Okay. Like right in front of the bank?
The bus stop next. He was
In the grass next to the bus stop?
And I know the house next to that bus stop has cameras. I have seen cameras all around the place.
Okay. And you saw him at the bus stop?
I didn't. Devin did.
Devin did. Okay. And Devin told you?
Yes.
Okay. But you understand that if the video is contradicting what you're saying,
You go with the video instead.
exactly. What can we do to resolve this situation?
I'm not trying to go to jail.
Okay, I understand nobody wants to,
I didn't do
but
anything.
people get caught up in all sorts of situations. Things kind of get out of hand. You understand that? And obviously there was a reason behind why this happened. Otherwise it wouldn't have happened, right?
Yeah.
So, and we can't go back in time and undo stuff. All we can do is move forward. You know, sometimes when we make bad decisions, we'll make another bad decision, try and counteract that. And the problem is things get worse, and we make another bad decision to counteract those two bad decisions, and it gets worse. And
All I do is hang on my friends, chill, and relax. That's all I do.
I understand that.
My friends are like family.
I understand that.
I hope you do.
Whether it's friends, family, or lovers, as Justin is about to learn, no relationship is sacred once you're in the walls of the interrogation room.
What part of the board did he get hit with?
And with the wheels, because I didn't want to hurt him. I just wanted to, I didn't even know it would knock him down.
Okay, so the wheels
The wheels are just rubber.
don't hurt as much if you get hit with that.
No, I've gotten hit in the face with a board before. I wasn't trying to hurt him. I was literally just trying to get him out of my way because I was just trying to go to sleep.
Just trying to go to sleep?
And all this shit was just everybody was just telling me, and I felt like I was pressured to do something.
Where were you at when they were telling you this?
Coming up to yes, before Jack's, they were telling me over in Chief Gary Park, because we were just sitting there and we were all chilling. And I just grabbed the guy and they were telling me about it. And then
So you were in Chief Gary Park and they told you about it, these two females?
yeah, and Jess and I don't know who else was there, but there was a couple other people I think who told me about it.
Okay. So did you leave Chief Gary Park and
Yeah, and then
go look for him?
no, I didn't even look for him at all.
Okay.
I just brushed it off. I'm like, well, let's. And I started walking towards the shelter, and on my way to the shelter, I seen Justin. He's like, look at this guy. This is the guy who was up. And just started egging it on, I guess. And then I stepped up to the guy and I asked him if he was one. And I guess I called him a pedophile. And then he started moving towards my girls and muttered something that sounded like I'm you. And I hit him with my board. Yeah.
Okay. And then what happened?
I went back to the shelter.
And Justin was stomping on him and you told him to stop?
Yeah.
Then what happened?
I literally told him to stop, and then I just turned around and started walking back towards the shelter. I skated back to the shelter. I didn't know when he stopped. I got back to the shelter, and it was just me and my girls went to sleep.
Okay.
Within that information, police are led to believe that it's Justin who delivered the blows that took Jamie's life. However, he still isn't ready to admit any guilt.
We kind of need to get past this point. We need to start making good decisions.
That's
So
what
we
I've been
can
trying to
move-
do my whole life. Look where I'm at. You guys don't understand it. What it's like living on the streets,
Well, tell me about it.
trying to get through life. It's a struggle. It's hard. People steal your shit every day. I recently got my backpack stolen. There's people down Riverfront getting their shit stolen too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've heard about it. And I'm going to start looking into some stuff. But right now, we need to kind of focus on
I know.
this situation. And we're not saying that you're a bad person, but you made a bad decision.
I didn't make
Okay.
no bad decisions.
This isn't going to go away by saying that you were just inside. You understand that?
Yeah.
It's not going to go away. We've already spoken to most people that were there. That's why we're at this point.
Who?
That'll all be in the report.
I want to know who.
Okay. Well, I'd like to know who you told about the guy at the bus stop.
My brother Q.
Okay.
He went to go deal with it.
You pretty tight with your brother?
Yes. I'm really tight with my brother.
And you let him go out by himself to deal with it?
Not always.
Mm-hmm. How long have you known Q?
For about a year and a half now.
A year and a half?
Ever since I became homeless.
How did that happen?
Biological family over.
Sorry to hear about that.
Moved out here just to live with them. They me over. That's where I'm at.
And now you got the street family. And living on the streets is hard.
It is.
You know, that guy was living on the streets too, right? He was making some bad decisions. Right?
No.
He was. It's not a good decision to do what he was doing. Right?
You just call
Okay.
him Bolly.
So,
Go ahead.
so we're going to need to get past this point, though. You understand? And keep making bad decisions doesn't help the situation at all. You understand that?
Number 2's in custody.
Okay.
Here or jail.
Here.
Gardner.
The person I was walking with is that number 2.
I'm sorry, what?
The person I was walking with, are you talking about her?
Walking with today?
Yes.
No.
Number 2 is indeed Quinton, and at this point it seems that Justin is starting to realize that he's screwed, so it's time to make everyone else look as bad as possible, including the innocent person he killed.
What do you think it's going to look like if this goes in front of a judge or a jury and they get to review all the statements, all the witness statements, the physical evidence, the video, and you're saying
Those cameras catch audio, right?
some of them do?
Do you guys get the audio of it?
Mm-hmm. Some cameras have audio on them, yeah.
They would have heard Q yell.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happens on the streets.
Because you guys are so
Okay.
freaking good.
How did you know he yelled
I can hear it from the house.
from a block away, inside of a building?
Not when I'm outside smoking or vaping.
Okay. What do you think the jury's going to say when they see all the evidence? They see the video, all the witnesses come in.
I'm
Do you
innocent.
think they're going to have any sympathy?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
Well, what would
This
you
will be
think?
my first time going up in front of an actual fucking court. How would I know?
Like you've seen on TV. What would you think if you?
Like I would watch TV.
What would you think if you were in a jury and saw the video, saw you on the video, heard all the statements, and then hear your statement of, I was inside the whole time, or I was maybe, now I'm outside part of the time.
I could be smoking and vaping outside too, because I just came in with a vape in my pocket.
Mhm.
I've had that shit for about a week.
Yeah.
And there's people there who also vape and smoke.
And I'm not debating whether you vape or not. That's not the issue. You understand?
Mhm.
Okay. The issue is everything that's going on here. Why do you think everybody's pointing fingers at you?
Because they're trying to throw me under the bus.
Why?
I don't know. Try to save them. My brothers used to
Say
do
they're what?
I don't know. My brothers used to do this shit to me too. Like, I grew up with 4 older brothers. They always threw the younger person underneath the bus to just get away with shit.
You think everybody's out to get you?
Maybe. I don't know. They are and they are.
You're not here just because of a hunch. You understand that, right?
Yeah.
We just want to get to the bottom of this and find out why everything happened. Why are you so upset about somebody who's in the bus stop?
Out in public where kids are, where adults are, where animals are, you think that's gonna be able to slide by? I wouldn't even do that shit if I was out on the streets.
Why are you so upset about it?
Because the family saw it. I don't like that shit.
Okay. Who's your family that saw it?
Devin saw it and Q.
Devin and Q are your family?
Yes, I have family. My friends come to the family when I get to know them long enough.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it is.
Don't you hate it when your peaceful cigarette break is interrupted by your friend yelling, who, all by himself, is murdering someone several blocks away? On top of that very clear lie, there's another problem. According to Justin, Quinton saw the incident firsthand. According to Quinton, however, that's far from the truth.
How do you know it was him?
Because everybody told me it was him. The two young females who were there told me it was him. Justin told me it was him. And then
Did Justin see him?
yeah,
You saw him?
he said he did.
He said he did. Okay.
Now, we've seen Justin lie, but the lie he's about to tell is so desperate and so ridiculous that it's incredible the officers managed to keep a straight face. Because when you've run out of options, why not blame a clone?
So what we're going to tell a judge or a jury is that everybody's out to get you. Even your own family's throwing you under the bus. And you weren't there, even though you're on video. How do you explain all that?
I'm on video when I was at Dad's. That's my question.
You can't be in two places at the same time, right?
I don't know.
Okay, well, you can't. Can't be at two places at the same time.
Unless you make clones.
What's that?
Unless if you make clones of yourself. It's possible.
It's possible? Okay. Do you have a clone of yourself?
No.
Okay. So then that's out the window. How else do we explain it?
I don't know. I just don't want to go to jail.
Finally, Justin says something truthful. He very obviously doesn't want to go to jail. Unfortunately for him, the clone defense was very, very short-lived. In Quinton's interrogation, he tries a much more realistic excuse for his actions.
Well, you know that there's audio also on the cameras, right? Did you know that, or?
I didn't know that, but
Okay.
that's good to hear.
Okay. So, a lot of what you're saying totally matches up with the video, and a lot of what you're saying totally matches up with what other people are telling us. But not everything is matching up. Because, like I said, there's audio on there as well, right?
Yeah.
What did you say to the guy?
I asked him if he was the one that was the bus stop. I asked him if he was the one who was acting like. And he said he nodded and shook his head at first, and I kept asking him, and he just smiled at me and stared at me. And then he looked at my girl and he muttered something like, "I'm gonna stab you," and started moving towards my girl, and I just hit him, and I didn't mean to.
Okay. Did he have anything in his hands?
No. I mean, he looked like he was reaching towards. I didn't know. I would have just been attacked on the street. Me and my female have been attacked on the street before by a brand.
Mm-hmm.
But he didn't look like he had anything in his hands. But he looked like he was going to reach for something.
He looked like he was going to reach for something?
He was reaching towards his pants. And he was just walking towards her like he was going to do something.
Do you think the video shows that?
It should show that.
But do you think it does?
Yeah.
You think it does?
I think it shows him looking towards my girl and then
Looking towards your girl?
turning towards her and then starting to move towards her, and then I hit him for
Where was she at the time?
next to me,
Next to you?
and I told her to start walking.
Okay. Well, on the audio, you can hear you calling him. Is that what you were calling him?
Yeah,
Okay. Why were you calling him?
because he had been I didn't know how old the girls were. I seen a younger one, I seen an older one. I know the older one was definitely over 18,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know how old the other one was.
And both of these girls stay at the shelter there that you stay at?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the requirements to get into that shelter? Do you have to be a certain age?
Yeah, you can't be older than 24.
Can't be older than 24?
Yeah.
Can you be younger than 18 to go in there? Do they allow juveniles in there with adults?
I don't know, I don't think so.
The video, in fact, did not show what Quinton claims. Jaime was not aggressive or on the attack whatsoever in the footage. He never went for Quinton's girlfriend. and never made any audible threats to the group of teens. Instead, he was essentially piled on by Quinton and Justin. The footage shows Justin making the first move, a punch to Jaime's head. Seconds later, Quinton hits him with his board. Of course, according to Justin, Quinton is the one who did the most damage. After all, according to him, all he did was lightly step on him.
I wasn't even the one that did the force blows.
Okay, well tell me about that.
I can't.
Why is that?
I don't snitch on family.
Okay. What were the worst blows?
Getting trucked by a board.
What's that?
Getting trucked.
Truck?
It's when you hit a person upside the head with trucks.
And are trucks the
Part the
axle
Yeah.
of the... Okay. That would hurt.
It does hurt.
Okay. And you didn't do the worst part. You didn't do the truck. Okay. So what part did you do?
Can't say.
Why not?
Because you guys already have it on video.
Okay. So if we have it on video, why are you denying it?
Because I'm not trying to go to jail. I'm too young to go to jail. I don't want to be there right now.
Okay. Well, explain it to me then, how we got to this point.
My sister Devin came up to me and was like, "Hey, there's this guy at the bus out walking. We were going to Jack's to get something to eat."
Mm-hmm.
Then another guy came up and was like, "Hey, this guy at the bus stop was walking off." That's two people telling us. And my brother saw it too. We went up to go see what it was.
Your brother Q?
Yes.
You saw it? Okay.
And we went up after that. Me, him, and my family went to go see what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't there. So
Who wasn't there?
the guy.
Oh, okay.
So we left it alone. We went back.
Mm-hmm.
And then we went on a walk to go out and smoke again.
Okay.
And he was out there. Shit just happened from there.
Okay. How do you know that was the same person?
Because Devin saw his face.
And so Devin told you that was the person?
Yes.
Okay. And then what happened?
Shit happened.
What does that mean to you? You don't tell me names.
Bloody mess.
Bloody mess? Okay.
I wasn't even trying to harm anybody.
Okay. Things got out of control? Okay.
My anger came out too much. I have anger issues.
Okay. Well, maybe that's something that we can get some help with. Okay? So what happened?
I'm listening.
Okay. How can we help you with your anger issues?
Get me counseling.
Okay.
Some therapy. I'll go to that shit every day.
Do you know that is a possibility?
I know I have state insurance. I don't have ID. I don't have birth certificate. I don't even have social.
Mm-hmm.
I have nothing.
But there's lots of resources out there.
I've been trying to get those resources ever since I've been here.
Well, maybe this will prompt the courts to start taking action. Does that make sense? Justin?
I guess.
Okay.
I just don't want to go to jail.
Okay.
I can't.
So you didn't do the truck. Okay. If somebody else did? Okay. What did you do? Are we talking just something minor? Like what?
I kind of stepped on his head. I wasn't doing it hard. I was doing it like...
You stepped on his head lightly? Okay.
Saying you stepped on someone's head lightly is like saying you only broke someone's arm a little. And as Quinton is about to realize, the damage their actions caused is much, much worse than either of them expected. Despite Quinton's step-by-step timeline of the violence that happened.
Did you see police cars and firefighters and paramedics show up afterwards?
No.
Oh, a lot of people saw the lights I'm just asking.
Well, how bad was it? How bad did he get
I don't know.
hurt?
I haven't seen him.
What?
I haven't seen him.
Why was there an ambulance for him? He's literally. What the? Oh, I didn't know. Any paramedics even showed up. I just thought he had literally got up and walked away.
Did you see him get up and walk away?
No, Justin was there when I left. Justin was still there, and I just left.
Anybody else say anything after that?
No, nobody really said anything. Nobody talked about it. Like, nobody even told me that there was paramedics.
Judging by Quinton's reaction, this might actually be the truth. Unfortunately for everyone, there weren't just paramedics involved. There was a coroner. On August 15th, 2023, 8 days after the initial attack, Jaime succumbed to his injuries and died in a Seattle hospital, leaving behind 3 children. Justin and Quinton, who were initially charged with assault, had their charges upgraded to murder in the 2nd degree. In February of 2025, Quinton pleaded guilty in exchange for a 10-year prison sentence. In June of 2025, Justin did the same, also earning himself 10 years behind bars, with 3 years probation.